Okay. Oh. All right. Josh here. We're going to do, I think we're going to do more of, because the content, the content on the channel here, it can't always be just the productionalized stuff, right? I'd like to do more of these kind of like just sit down little chat conversations as well. Just kind of let you know what's going on the channel, what I'm doing, what I'm playing, the stuff that I'm having a lot of fun with. One of which is right in front of me, Flesh and Blood. I have historically not been a big TCG player. I like TCGs, right? I've always thought it's cool, like getting the cards and collecting, but I've never really got hardcore into it, playing or collecting. But when you think about the channel, right? I mean, we pretty much cover everything, right? We do board games, RPGs, miniatures. We do kind of the whole gambit of the gaming space, which there's not really that many channels out there that actually do that. Most channels just focus on one of those gaming genres. Where a channel like this channel, like we're making content regularly in all these different areas. Rob's Tabletop World's probably the only other channel I know of that does that as well. And he crushes it. I mean, I don't know. That guy doesn't give himself the credit that he should sometimes. The amount of coverage he's got on his channel is amazing, and it's the same thing, right? It's like all different types of stuff. So if you don't know that channel, you might want to check it out. It's pretty cool. So, but for this channel, we're going to be doing some stuff coming up here that's going to be in TCGs as well, because we haven't done a lot. We haven't done a lot of content with that. We've done some Magic the Gathering stuff. I got some of the new Wilds of Eldraine stuff. I got some of the pre-made commander decks. That's probably all I'm going to get for that. I'm not huge into Magic anymore. Like I do like picking up really cool commander decks, but that's probably about it. I'm not going to buy like booster boxes or nothing for Magic. But I will for Flesh and Blood, and I also do a lot of investment stuff as well, in lots of different areas. But I do invest in the TCGs, like sealed product. And it's something that I'm doing. It's all the better if I actually play the game as well. So it's like I don't know if anybody's heard of MetaZoo. I don't play MetaZoo. I have no interest in playing MetaZoo, but I probably will buy some MetaZoo to like resell. Flesh and Blood. I've got quite a few sealed product now for a number of the different sets. Specifically. I think this set right here, Tales of Aria, is going to do very, very well in a few years because it's a very broad spectrum set. And there's just a lot of awesome chase cards and really, really great art and cool stuff that's from this particular expansion. So I do have quite a few of these. I'll probably crack at least one, if not two of them here on the channel just to kind of go through, and I want to as well because I want to get more cards. That Flesh and Blood just got awesome cards and foils and cold foils, rainbow foils, and it's just an amazing game. Like, it really is a fantastic TCG 2-player battle combat game. It's so good. So we're going to be doing that. I got a number of the other sets as well. Dynasty, Uprising, Monarch, all first edition, right? Like, if you're going to invest in this kind of stuff, you definitely want to go for those first edition printings versus, the second, or they call it unlimited for Flesh and Blood. So got a number of those that I'll store and I'll save. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't go up, if something actually happens to this game and it kind of tanks, I love the game, and that's going to bring me just as much joy cracking open all those boxes and getting all those cards. And if I get doubles on cards, then you can always sell, because a lot of the cards always hold value, well after games, live or die. But I do have a lot of faith in Flesh and Blood. I think it's gonna make it. They've got a brand new box coming out here soon, which is Bright Lights, and it's all focused on like gadgets and things like that. So that one's going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be awesome. We've got that. We've got more Lorcana stuff coming. I've got a couple random boosters here, but We definitely have a lot more Lorcana stuff coming, hopefully in partnership with Ravensburger as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I love that game. We've already done a couple videos on Lorcana, and it's such a cool game. I absolutely love that game. And we've got a number of board game things coming as well. There's a ton of games that I've got from Renegade Studios that are just fantastic. Here's one of them right here. Got this G.I. Joe Mission Critical. I really like this. This is really fun. I just love the IPs that they're using. You know, they got G.I. Joe, they got Transformers. They got a number of really cool IPs. And I've had these games for a little bit now. I'd say probably close to a month. I've had kind of the stuff they've sent over for review. But again, like I communicated some time ago on this channel, we're not in it for the money and the profit. It's not a paid for kind of thing. This is for the passion and the gaming and the hobby, right? So I play these games before I make videos. I've kind of gotten out of this cycle of get a game and like as quickly as I can get the video up because I'm trying to beat everybody else and get the views. It's just not about that. So that definitely hurts the channel from a view perspective, but that's not what it's about, right? It's about making a good video that talks about the game, and I, as a reviewer, have thoroughly played the game. I understand the mechanics, understand the rules, and I can give kind of the best output to you consuming it. So then you can decide, hey, this is a cool game, I like it. Or I may love it, and you may be like, I don't really like the game. It just doesn't really appeal to me. The IP, the mechanics, it's not for me, right? And that's perfectly fine as well. There's thousands of games on the market. I'm sure you'll be able to find something that you really, really like and something else that might be on the channel. But I just wanted to make kind of a quick, just one of these talk videos just to let you know. Awesome TCG stuff coming. Oh, and we might even do some I don't play Pokemon. My son does. He absolutely loves it. He's been trading nonstop at school with his friends. He takes his big binder to school every day. It's pretty fun. He loves it. He comes home every day. He's like, oh, look what I got on my trades, and I won this trade, or I didn't win this trade. And he gets all kinds of cool cards. But Pokemon just released a brand new set, 151. It's got huge demand, probably more demand for that set than we've ever seen for any Pokemon set in recent times. So I did get quite a bit of product for that as well, more from an investment perspective. However, we will be cracking some of that on the channel probably as well, just to see some different Pokemon cool cards that you can get. And if that kind of content's not for you, then you just skip that video, right? But if you're curious, check those videos out, as the unboxings that I'm going to be doing for some of this TCG stuff on the channel. It is pretty fun to just check out the cards and see what's out there, right? And it might be something for you, it might not, but it's always fun to do. But again, but hands down, out of any TCG that's out there, if you have never played Flesh and Blood or you've never seen it, just go out and get a couple of what they call Blitz decks. They're little pre-made 40-card decks with, you get your equipment and your hero and the hero's weapon, and then you get a little, what's right here, right? You get your equipment and you get your hero, and then the weapons your hero can have, and then your hero's deck, right? And that all comes in a little, I can't reach the boxes, they're up there. It all comes in a little Blitz deck, and it's super fun. They're pre-made, they play fantastic. Just get a couple of those, play with your friend, your family, and you'll see how cool this game is. It's so much fun, so much fun. I love the whole concept of like the armor and the weapons like are always out, and you can utilize them as you see fit. And the only thing that's random and that's going on in the game from a TCG perspective is your deck of cards that you're drawing from. That would be in your hand. And it really is. It's one of these games where you try to optimize what's in your hand, and you got to kind of balance how many cards you play because you're defending and attacking. It's just got a fantastic flow to it. It's so much fun. So I'm into this big time. I've been spending a lot of my time playing this game. So it's definitely going to be on the channel, I'll tell you that. Okay, that's everything I wanted to share. Hope everybody's having a awesome day today. And with that, team, keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review. We'll see you next time.